Hello and welcome to today's video on Nifty trading setup for 16th of March 2021. In this video, we'll be analyzing today's trading day of Nifty 50 index and we'll also plan for tomorrow's trading. Well, you can see here that we have got the Nifty daily chart in front of us, and today was a really volatile day of trade, and Nifty slightly gapped up around 20-30 points, and then from there it continuously sold off all the way down to 14,750. That was the low for today. But after lunch, the market recovered. It recovered all the way back to around the 20-day moving average, and it took support at the long-term trend line over here. You can see here that this was the support. This red line is the 20-day moving average. We can see that the market closed slightly below 20-day moving average, which is not that great sign, but we'll have to see the other data points to corroborate. In terms of open interest, 15,200, 15,300, even 15,500 has got a maximum open interest on the call side. So it is fair to say that 15,200 would be a very difficult resistance for the market to cross in this expiry. Even 15,000 could be a really big psychological resistance for the market in this expiry. Well, coming to the put side, 14,800 has the maximum put open interest, and then 14,500. So 14,800 kind of could be acting as a support for now. However, market already broke 14,800 and it is continuously making lower lows. So the downside, 14,800 may not be a huge support, but we can see over here with the addition in put open interest, 14,800 put also added quite a lot of option contracts, and on the other hand 14,800 call and 14,900 call also saw a good amount of call writing. So in a way, a huge amount of calls are written currently, which is not a good sign for the bulls. So we'll have to be careful on going at the long side, at least in this expiry. Well, let's go to the institutional data. Both FIIs and DIIs sold, but the selling figure was not that big, 1,000 and 750 crores for FIIs and DIIs respectively. And this is in line with the Friday's trading session. Even on Friday, FIIs and DIIs sold around at this level. One important thing is FIIs have been net sellers since more than a week now. They are continuously selling every day, and DIIs are not buying. So that is the reason why the markets are falling. Well, we can see the open interest positions. So we can see that the calls, FIIs have more puts than calls, and the FIIs have shorted more calls than puts. Well, which is indicative that they are slightly long, slightly short on the indices, whereas on futures they are still long by 57%, and overall also they are still long. Let's go to the sectoral performance, and today the best performing sector was metal, and then it was followed by IT, whereas the worst performing sector was pharma. Was down by 1.3%. One really important thing to note today was India VIX. Even though market fell more than 100 points today, India VIX also fell by 2%, which is a sign of consolidation. It means that a market thinks that the prices are going to consolidate in near future. And talking about the major contributions, HDFC Bank, Reliance and Bajaj Finserv were the biggest contributors on the downside. Reliance is now 2,108. It is really important that Reliance holds 2,100. And on the upside, Nifty got slight support from JSW Steel, 5 points, that's all. most of the big heavyweights like ICICI Bank, Reliance, HDFC Bank, etc. were on the downside. So that is the reason why Nifty was also down. So now let us just go and check the 15-minute chart of Nifty, and but before that, let's just frame a range over here for us. 15,200 on the upside can act as a really good resistance in this expiry, and on the downside 14,800 could be the immediate support. If broken, we will have to go all the way down to 14,500, but I hope that this expiry is somewhere between 14,800 to 15,200. That is the current range as of now. Now let us just go to Nifty 15 minutes chart and let us look how the prices are appearing in the 15 minutes chart. Here we've got the Nifty 15 minutes chart in front of us, and we can see here that Nifty was consolidating in this range. Then it broke out from this range. It started consolidating in this range between 15,300 to 14,900, and now today it broke. Many people went short over here at this level, and then they made a good profit today. However, Nifty bounced back all the way up to reach this range, but then it finally closed somewhere below this range. So now it is really important to see whether whether tomorrow's trading day, whether Nifty will break this range on the upside or it will remain down and consolidate in this level. This level, by the way, is between 14,920 to 14,600, around 600, so 562 to be exact. So it would be really important to see tomorrow how does the market react. And by the way, in these days the market is falling mainly due to US bond yields. The US bond yields are increasing continuously, and that is the reason believed to be for the fall in the Nifty. So let us just look at the US bond yields and try to determine where it is heading. Here we go. It made a top of 1.64, and then from there it is going down. Now it is 1.60%. So it is in a way range bound for the last few days. Exactly on 5th of March it was at 1.62, and even now it is at 1.60. We have been telling since a long time that we expect the US bond yield to be range bound for few days. That is what is really important for the bulls, and that is exactly what is happening. So we hope that the bond yields remain around 1.6 for few more weeks, and then only it could either break out or break down. So as of now, since it is not moving away at a huge pace, the things are not looking that bad. So let us hope today market ends up in green, and we all make profits tomorrow as well. So thank you for watching, and we'll be back again with another good videos.